Hello everyone, welcome to the continuation of our case study. So the next question, which is question 5, is said how many of the total students have a total PTR, that's ECD and primary school combined, of at least 20. So PTR is pupil to teacher ratio. So it's mentioned here. PTR is pupil to teacher ratio. So if we go back to our workbench and we run our procedure that shows us our table, we said pupil to teacher ratio. So the combination of these divide by, so the total of ECD enrollment boys and girls, primary enrollment boys, primary enrollment girls, divide by teacher. So what we're going to do is to actually what do we do? I think I have a sum of everything here. I'm just going to get it from here. That's in question 3. I'm just going to paste it into question 5 to give us an idea of the total, and if I run it, we can see that we have total enrollment. So pupil to teacher ratio will now be total enrollment divided by number of teacher, which will be this. I'm too lazy, so I'm just gonna say divide by this as pupil to teacher ratio to PTR, and I'm gonna run it so we can then see PTR. Now they said the question is of at least 20, so 20 or equal to, so we can then say having, since it's where we can't use where, so where would mean would have to type this whole aggregation that we are doing, so the summation of the total pupil divided by the teacher. So it will just be like this. Then we'll say greater or equal to 20, and it's just going to make it look extremely long, and we don't want to do that. So you can then use having, since that's an aggregation, so you just say having the alias PTR, which is shorter, equal to 20. Okay, so not where, it will be having, because it do not work for where. So having PTR greater than greater or equal to 20. They now said how many of the total schools have a total PTR. So we can then do a count and just literally create a subquery. It will be select count as total underscore PTR from, and create a subquery. Then again, don't forget to name the subquery with an alias. We have total PTR of 182. We can either leave it out like that, or as well create a percentage, but this I think addresses so you can see 182 schools out of 209 has a total PTR of at least 20. The next question will be, how many of the schools in question 5 offer at least some classes in both ECD and primary? So out of 182, how many offers both ECD and primary? So let's get this same query. So we're just going to comment this asterisk. Okay, so we don't need to do a multi-line comment, we can just do a single line comment. So out of this, let's run it. How many offer both this and this? That's so we have zeros here, right? So both of them, have to be greater than 1. So that's what it means, both. Or, because I can see some zeros here. So but this also means that this is primary and ECD. Primary and ECD, this is just primary, this is just primary. We can actually use this level this particular column, which is what we have here. I think let's go to the original data set. So this primary or primary ECD, as seen in the case study. Let me see. So both will be either PE or I think so. We do need to do some corrections here. So that being said, I'm going to update. I think I need to update this. So we have some data set that this is p.e. Yeah, this is p.e. You need to actually correct it. So I am going to go to the before I answer this question. I think we need to correct this particular column. So I'm gonna copy this and go to the update. It's way up. Yep. So I would just, again, I'm just gonna type update case underscore study. Set level underscore, I don't know what this is, equal to what did I do? PE, where, so the condition will now be where level, I don't want to copy because I already have copied something. I just have to type equal, then just gonna gonna update. Let's view and see. So we've done that update. Let's see, so that we can then do this. Just gonna copy this, paste it here, and copy this and paste it in here. Now, so what I'm just going to do, just to put a single quote. Yeah, let's see if it's gonna work. Oh, interesting. I usually expect some form of error, but my surprise, there are no errors per se. Oh, looks like it has. I'm going to take the single quotation as well. Just gonna copy this. So we're just gonna replace this. Let me run it and see. An update. Okay, so let's observe again. So let's observe and see. I think we have taken care of most of them. Oh, except this. Let's see the piece. Okay, so this one is with a dot. Run view. Our assumption is we've actually taken care of most of them then. Yeah, it looks like it. We have P or PE. It's just so just PE, primary both. That's what we're looking for. I'm not looking for one or the other. So out of these, we will then say, I think we are done with cleaning that particular data. So we can then say so having, so we'll just say where level underscore id is PE, right? And it is how many, right? So let's even run it and see if it's going to, oh, it gave us a number. And we can just observe. Okay, so most of it is here. Then we'll just do a, okay, we can do a common table expression, and we're using subquery a lot with CTE as then I'll say select. So what we want to do is count all from CTE, and we just give a count as total count We can say total school count, total school, and we are then going to run it, and we'll get 123. So out of one, so it will be out of 182, 123 of them offer at least both ECD and P and primary. So the next question will be, okay, so this is categorization. We are then going to do a multi-line comment. You, yep. So it will be a multi-line comment. We have done. So based on this PTR, yeah, this PTR that we read here, they're asking us to categorize the ones between 0 to 10. Yeah, so we're still going to copy this query, I think, to here. Yep, I'm going to copy this query to this place and paste it, and we are going to, I think, run. Yeah. Oh, did I do? Okay, so we are going to run it, and we are then going to categorize this last part. So 0 to 0 to 10, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to create, I think, I'll create a subquery for doing the case. So I'll say select basically, let me just create a subquery for the PTR, comma, let me see, from, then this is my subquery. Again, always don't forget to, so this is the PTR, right? So I'll just create a case for it. It will be case, let me see, I'll end it as PTR category underscore cat. I will then say when, the reason why this is still showing me okay, so when PTR is greater, so I can say when PTR is when PTR between 0 and actually, and then it will be PTR, let me see how it is there. So it will be PTR 0 to 10. Again, I'm just going to copy this because I'm too lazy to type. Just too lazy to type. So between, so we'll do so between 10 and 15. I think this categorization is wrong. So it's supposed to be 11 to 15, 16 to 20, and greater than 20, because these are not discrete data. I'll just say 11 to 15, 16 to 20. Again, I think I should just 20. Let me do this. I have to give them space. Just gonna do, the last one is greater than 20. 20. So I'll just say greater than 20 here. So this will be between 16, 20. This will be between 15 and 11. Oh, so there's a minus here. Interesting. Okay, so let us then run the query. So again, we've categorized them. Now I'm going to remove this PTR basically, and I'm just going to remove this so we see what it looks like now. So we now have something, and I can then do a CTE. So with, again, you can name it anything, but we just usually name it CTE. I think we've gotten used to the idea of, because it's common table expression, and the common table expression is just with use of with an expression name then as yep. So I'm going to end it here, and I'll now say I'm just going to say select PTR cat. Then I'll do a count of PTR cat as total, and just a total number from CTE. Then I'll do a group by. Again, anytime you are doing an aggregate, you need to do a group by underscore cat. Sorry. So I think we're done, and this is the categorization. So we can then do order by so order by total underscore number, and we'll do it in, or we can do it by PTR. We'll just do it by PTR underscore cat. Yeah, so okay, I think we're also supposed to remove the not, anything that has 0. I don't know. Wow, this is interesting. It looks like there are numbers. I can see null and with 0. Let me say from this where we're not PTR underscore cat is null. Yeah. Then group by other than, yeah, so something like this. So you can see the categorization. Then I'm just going to comment on this, a multi-line comment, of course. So they said for each bucket, present the number of schools in each of the bucket, the total enrollment in the, okay, in all schools in the bucket, the percentage of the school in that bucket with enough teacher to have a minimum of 1-to-1 ratio, teacher assigned to total class. So I think we've done the teacher assigned to total class. So we still have to take this category. And this is interesting. So I think I'm going to copy from here to this place. So I'm going to copy it, paste it here, and I would say asterisk, right, comma, and I'm going to run it. Now they said so we are still going to do this teacher to class ratio. That's a teacher to class ratio. uh, what do I do here? Yep. So where is the teacher to class ratio? Let's go up. I think we did it somewhere. I think it's ET. Yeah, this. So I'm going to add it to, maybe I'm going to add it after this. And yep, it's a very crazy query. So the one that is one to one, that is to just be one to one, will just be one. Anywhere that the teacher is one, we should do a categorization of that. So we can then do okay, so we can then say having ETCR equal 1, because it will be a one-to-one ratio, and it's going to fit all that for us. Then we can then do a count. We can then do a categorization. So we'll just do a CTE, right? So we'll just do a CTE, that's common table expression, as I didn't think this would have been this easy. I was expecting something else. So I'll just do ETR underscore cat. Then I can do a count of the TCCR or anything. TCCR as total number, then from CTE group by PTR underscore cat. I think this will be like, I think I also do the order by PTR underscore cat. I think there also be the null part. Yeah, I have null. I don't know why there's a null, but I would say where PTR is not null. I don't know why we have null. I'm just curious. PTR underscore cat is null, so I'll just say where not. So just to remove that, and yeah, so this is what we have here, and that's how to, I believe that's how the questions should be answered using SQL. Anyways, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. If you do have any questions, do send a comment on the comment section, and if you do have any case study you want to treat, just send it via email so we can treat it. If you like the content, try to like, subscribe, and share with people who you think might be interested in our content. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.